Don't know why I'm in options, but welcome to Okami. Yeah, I don't know why it put me into options, so I just went to the settings to go live. Huh. Anyway, I love that. Gonna be playing this today for the first step away from Stardew Valley on the channel. I have played this many years ago, but it's just a great game all around, especially in the visuals. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, his coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. Oh, how wrong they are. Hey Gabby, yeah. I absolutely love the game Okami, so now that I'm decent progress in Stardew, making some additions to the stream schedule, one villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. And also, since this is a lot more story-focused, I'm going to actually read a bit more of the text. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. I do think actually reading the text out loud is going to be terrible for my voice, though. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. I love this intro. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his... Still me, so definitely gonna be tripping over my words. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Yes, words are hard, especially when I haven't been talking much all day. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed his eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Yes, this is it's a fantasy story, but it's heavily based on a lot of Japanese mythology, as some of the names will imply later on. And I have loved all kinds of mythology since I was little, so I absolutely love this game. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukiyomi and placed inside the moon cave. Yes, this is a very long intro. It's also a fairly long game as well, but I really love that. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukiyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. You sure about that? He was very wrong, Gabby. O ye who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds, speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. And he just keeps running. The trees burned up in an instant. The earth charged beyond anything being able to grow. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there is one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Wood Sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. Okay, I don't think I can do a convincing woman voice that won't kill my throat, so... How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There's no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Okami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior, whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago, has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Take a nap. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon, but never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Eh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? I won't be doing the laughs. Come on now, too soon. Whew, what on earth? Okay, yeah, definitely can't do the voice. You again? Ow, 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 ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Are you napping my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Sun. Well, definitely his name and profession. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. There's the picture on my face. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Ah, shame to spit him out, Itarasu. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the greatest soon. Don't make me use my pride sword, Denko Maru, against you. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark, anyway? Oh, great God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on, where spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Tsukuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit? That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, hint, hint, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me, too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. So yeah, this is the White Wolf of the statue brought to life, currently inhabited by Amaterasu, the mother goddess of the sun. Can't really do anything about that peach, so into the light. Where are we? I got awfully quiet all of a sudden. Hey, Vintage. Could you just stop by for a message? Ah, you finally got your new farm started. That's great. Hope you have a great night as well. Bye. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. One changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? So yeah, first person. Oh, I forgot that inverts the camera. I know it's just always inverted. Alright. Before anything else, which one is for the notes? Back. There's the controls. Convert X and Y. Exit options. Not permitted. Yes. Okay, good. Everything makes a little bit more sense now. And just like the long story before we could take control, there's also a decently long tutorial. Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. Let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. I should be good. Yeah. That top save on 28 hours, I'm pretty sure I'm not even close to the actual end of the game. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press square to bust them with your head. First, drift as the dog. Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something that you can break. Now I'm collecting some nice yen. Just kidding, it's very small amounts. It's good to get back to feeling these controls. Yep, every yen counts. Definitely got that right, Gabby. Whoa, whoa, hold on there, Furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press X to jump, and press X again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. For some reason, when I first played this game, I don't know if it was just because it was the Wii port or I was too young, I could not get the hang of that for some reason. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. And something that you do learn eventually, if you attack with square, you go immediately into a faster sprint. Holy Bone S. Yeah, healing item. Destroy the horse. Get a little bit more money. Ah, the game's main gimmick. And what makes it so good. Yeah, little bone for a healing item, snack for a dog. It's cute. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kind of long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy, ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? And that is the computer doing it, not me. Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one has a power of 13 brush gods. The first one that is shown is done by Asun. He is actually a wandering artist, like he said. Eventually, after that though, pretty much every single one is drawn by me. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but, God or no God, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? I wonder if that's plot for the game. So yeah, Amaterasu, the mother god of the other gods, and you eventually collect all 13 of the brush techniques over the course of the game. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens? I mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't really seem like a river, just a little puddle I can swim in. Nope, definitely not a river. And then Asun works a little bit like Navi and the other fairies from Legend of Zelda, points out stuff. But let's see what's up here. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Asu, look, little buddy, looks like you don't have the proper ability for it. Bah. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. I wonder if Amaterasu, the sun god, is capable of drawing stars. Press R1 to hold the brush, then square to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. And then the second part that stumped me for way too long as a kid. Thinking you gotta go like, okay, you know, draw an actual star. Of course not. No use sitting around thinking about it. This time the greatest student's gonna put everything he has into it. He's gonna try it again. Yeah. When I was a kid, my mind just never comprehended. He shows you exactly what you need to do to draw the star. And it's just single dot to complete the constellation. Why if it isn't Mother Amaterasu? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, the Omigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Rejuvenation learned. Wow, that was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? So now, whenever we're out in the world, you can just bring up the brush anytime, and then you have these ink pots over here so that you can't just keep using it over and over. Huh? Somebody used a celestial brush technique while I wasn't looking? He still can't believe that you're able to do that, but if you take a look at Amy's tail hanging down, you can see when I move it a little bit, it has a black tip. So yeah, you paint using Amaterasu's tail as a brush. And once again point out, oh, the River of the Heavens. I wonder if drawing some Stardust we get the river flowing again. Now, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. And it does make sense, because how else would a wolf draw? May as well use the tail. So, get over here. And you can tell it's using that technique because the ink is all wobbly and everything. So you know it's actually going to be rejuvenating it. Whoa! A river of stardust! So this really must be the River of the Heavens. But what I really want to know is, who the heck drew the darn thing? Yeah, definitely not the god that you're riding on. So now we just swim across the stardust. Put my cat back on my water, because I took a sip just a second ago. Astral pouch. Look what you found, Furball. This astral pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then, when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. So yeah, it's a pouch that looks like a stomach. When you find food, it goes in the pouch, and if it's full and you take enough damage, it revives you once. You can eventually get multiple, and different foods will fill it up different amounts. Nectar-filled sour apple. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. And you can also buy and get them as items later on, so you can just refill if you need to, on the go. Juicy and fragrant peach. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. You consumed orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. So now, say bye-bye to the little pocket dimension here. Bye-bye, Yomigami. See you later. Yeah, something that I didn't notice for a long time, the astral pouch even looks a bit like a stomach, the organ. Alright. And I don't think it'll keep talking again, but as Amaterasu runs, she lets plants grow behind her, and when you get fast enough, it sprouts flowers behind. I just love all the little details and everything in this game. It is so good, and I'm so happy that Hideki Kamiya is finally getting to make the sequel to it. It's been so long since this game has gotten that. Oh, so good. Go ahead and speed up. Yeah, just everything about this looking like straight out of a painting. Oh, it's so good. Fountain of Nagi. Nagi? What's his name doing here? Oh, then, even though we just swam through the stardust, if we go into the water, we start taking damage. Because Amaterasu is the sun god. So obviously she's associated with fire, and can't spend too long in water. Yeah, this game came out on the PS1 back when most main characters had a phobia of swimming. Although she can swim a little bit, so she's better than Master Chief and other FPS mascots. Doughy balls made from grain. Feels Astro Pouch a little bit. Yeah. I understand it was a software limitation, but just the fact so many games didn't allow you to enter further than shin deep in water was so weird at the time. Oh yeah, and if you headbutt something that you can't break, you just do a little backflip, even in the air. The charm of this game. I'm going to say that a lot, and that's because it's very much true. Speed up. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf Shiranui. First the River of the Heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See? That sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do too much to protect this place. Okay, I can't. I was checking to see if I could speed up the text, but no, it's either slow to go with the talking sounds or immediate if you press a button. Hey, Amy, doesn't Nagi's broken sword there bug you? Not really, things break over time. I mean, there has to be something we could do. You're just saying you didn't really care for the guy by saying, oh, Nagi's cave? What do you mean? Yeah, may as well fix the sword with a single stroke. That really was your brushwork all of this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? She's Amaterasu. That's who. Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... looks like a mouse. I really should take sips of water faster, but I never will. Second constellation completed. Mouse with a giant sword. Yeah, look at the size difference between Tachigami and his sword. Well, 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 if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to an ancient hero. To ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. We have now learned Mouse with a Sword. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the Power Slash technique. Wait a minute, if you're getting all of these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I don't believe it till I see it. And this is where the ink pots come into actual effect, because when you use a brush power, it uses one of them up, and then slowly refills over time, because you can also use these in combat. Wow! I didn't think you had it in you, furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. 5 minutes ago he was so high and mighty, now he's humbled. I love that they kind of speed ran it, because he could have been so annoying if not. But instead, he is very much loved. Hey, Furball. Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you! Still got a little bit of pride in him. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the Power Slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Yep, now that I've restored a sword, I can cut down a peach. And if you ever get lost, you have a giant floating arrow. Go ahead and cut that. And then, at the start of every file that I do, cut all the trees in one. Boom. And then they disappear. But they give you food and ink pots. And so you can get both things at once. So it's a little bit faster than just bashing with your head. What the? Where'd they come from? Ah, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the square to use its power against them. The Mirror of Divine Retribution. Look, Amy. Once you've caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. Yeah. Slash the monkey butts to kill them. Oh. I forgot you can turn the camera while in here. There we go. You can tap the enemies to just cover them in ink, and that stuns them for a second while they try and get rid of it. Ink bottle. Bottles full of ink. Fill one of Amaterasu's ink pots. And then each battle gives you a rating. Yeah, this game was made by Hideki Kamiya, who went on to create Bayonetta and all kinds of Platinum Games stuff. So, you can see that here a lot. And then there's all this beautiful stuff to look at as you run past. Oh, may as well get the horse again. Carrots! Oh no, ginseng. Roots bursting with nutrients. Just a little bit in the astral pouch. And nothing from the tree. And more monkeys. Okay, there we go. Demon Fang. Fangs forged in demonic hatred. Beautiful and deadly. Sad. Pretty sure if you have entirely defeated an enemy and then finish them off with a slash, that's what gives you the Fang. And you can eventually use that for, I believe, upgrades or just outright selling. I forget what it's used for. I just remember they're useful. Speed. And so now, we return to the river section. Yeah, about 90% of this playthrough is just gonna be me going, oh, I love this game. And it is available on all current gen consoles with Okami HD, as well as on Steam. So, if you feel like it, pick it up. It is fairly cheap currently, and you can have so much fun with this because it is such a good game. Grapes. Juicy fruit plucked from a vine. Fills a little bit. I keep ending the dialogue after as I'm taking a drink, so I keep missing that. Now, my favorite part, preparing the slash. You just take every single pot out at once. It's not the best way of farming money, but it's just so satisfying. I'll go on past the save point, because I should be good for a little while. And now, back to the shrine above Kamiki Village. Yeah, I'd say they're definitely in trouble, based off of the swirling winds, the giant rocks floating through the air, and then the waves of either purple water, poison, or something else. So let's correct that. Returning life to the land. Wow, the village has been restored. Sakuya came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent some... Oh yeah, Bassoon, the little pervert. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono, if you know what I mean. Yeah, no. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. Automod just got your message there, Gabby. Don't worry, I allowed it. I just see message held for review, pervy. Oh, I believe it was right here. Yeah, this stone. This monument is a landmark for travelers in the area, but we have better things to do. Let's go. So yeah, even though we restored the land, the people are still affected. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. Strange statue. Oh, let's get some high ground first. Dry pond. That'll come later. And then a nice view of the village. I've got a bad feeling about this. What do you mean, Asun? Kamiki Village is supposed to be famous for its scenic beauty. I wonder what's going on down there. But also, I can't jump off. No, I can't jump off. Well, I'll just jump off down here. Just a little bit further down. Yeah, the trees are still dead and without life. Same thing, but Hey, there's a statue here too. Looks like the villagers have turned to stone or something. Not again. That's not one of those smaller monsters that are looking about. A roar like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here. Not gonna be easy. They even got the kid's pet dragonfly that he has on a leash. Trying to get a good view, but yeah, that's not a little mistake in the textures. He has a leash on the dragonfly. Granny over here trying to do the laundry. Oh good, this one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on around here. The village is back, but what's up with the stark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too. Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. Yeah, so while I do it at the start, you do have to go back to the little lookout. Oh, and then the winemaker. Let's go back to that secret deck we were on before. Oh yeah, and giant orange. That is all. You can slice the things, but those aren't real oranges down there. It's not just wine, it's some real good sake. Polished rice wine. Extremely strong stuff when made right, especially by her. Nope. Lost a little bit of speed, but still have the flowers. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see. And not a single villager can move a muscle. Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not going to stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible, even for a god like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. What the? Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. That's the name of the sun god. So it'd follow that you had sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist, yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Amy, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now. Village chief. Who are you? Can you guess what house he lives in? What house does Mr. Orange live in? A white wolf? Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. Apparently I cannot do an old man voice either. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. So yeah, this is what every single regular person sees. They don't see the disc on our back or the red markings all over. They see a regular white wolf. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Not a good move. Come on, Mr. Orange. I was ready to throw down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts. Not looking at you, old man. So yeah, every enemy has a historic painting-like bestiary entry. What's this sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Denkomaru. Gotta get the orange back on the old man's head. And also does damage to spoiled demons as well, if you slash them. Ah, I missed the demon fang, darn it. I missed the other drops though. Spirit Commode S. Humanity's faith made solid. Restores low solar energy. So yeah, health pickup. And so as you defeat small pockets of enemies, you restore landmarks around. Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Hey, you got yourself some praise. Excuse me. And look, see how that dried up spring began flowing again? That's because I don't know why I thought that was writing. That's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you. But if you try real hard, your true power just might shine through. But boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange you tossed around up on the sacred deck. Looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun, Furball. Feed bag, seeds. Freshly roasted seeds that seed-loving animals can't resist. Why, you little devil, look at the sweet grub you found. Hey, wait, this is animal food! Still, we could save it to give to animals. Let's use it when we try to approach animals later. Something good might come out of it, using it the right way. I know gods aren't supposed to use creatures in this manner, but what the heck? Let's make an exception this time. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check the items you've obtained, just press the left gamepad button. That's right, damn it. To open the fan menu. While the fan menu is open, you can check and use the items you have. There are other things you can do there, too. The fan menu is your key to a successful adventure. So yeah, animal feed. And so, if we ever see a bunch of birds, we can give them some seeds. Oh yeah, this needs us to be able to dig, I believe. Oh, look at that, some birds. Don't fly away. Shake off the water a bit. Walk slow. Yeah. Should I give him a bone? Nah. Let's give him some seeds. Cute little animation. The little sparrow just wants a bunch of seeds. Oh, I love this game so much. Honestly, don't know if I need to press a button to continue or if it will end eventually. Once the bird's obscured, I'll do it. Okay, so it is on a time thing. Or I did press the right button. Okay, that was longer than I remember. Might just go faster for future ones. Yeah, feeding the animals their correct feed will get you small amounts of praise. Can't remember if I can go up here or not, so I'm gonna try. Nope, invisible wall. Alright. I'm coming, Mr. Orange. Hello. Great Shiranui. Oh no. I think he's out of it. I feel it. I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard, you see? Right behind you now. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 22 seconds. Yeah, you can just annoy the humans by biting them and dragging them around a little bit. I love this game so much. And there's a dedicated bark button. I've had just about enough of this. I don't know if it's stray dogs or monsters or what, but someone keeps messing up my crops. Going around and digging holes with triangle makes me mad. If I catch you digging around here, you'll get a good thumping. So you know what I'm gonna do? Mash! Consumed a turnip. Tuber with crispy texture. Completely just fills the Astro Pouch, so not a small amount. So yeah, now, minigame time. She chases you around. And if she catches you, she whacks you. I think I can just splash her with ink. Make sure I don't try and slice her. Yeah, and then she shakes it off. I don't know what I did. I think I refilled the pot on her head or something. Oh yeah, that's right. It's not an automatic hit. She just winds up and you can dodge. And you do have to mash to dig fast. Drag her away a bit. Come back. Oh, let me grab it. Come on. Get away. Get away from it. Okay, good enough. Now I have an item. I forget what I do with this. I need it for something, though. Yeah. Turnip that looks like legs. And, since I'm a wolf, dog. Unfortunately, can't talk to him. But I can drag the kid. And I can carry the dog like a puppy. If I attack it, bounces out though. I think... yeah, that gives me watermelon. Sweet and juicy fruity treat. Gives me a lot of watermelon. And then... pretty sure I can do this to collect hay. Bunch of rice balls. Balls of rice wrapped in seaweed. Bale of rice. Yeah, just ate a bale of rice. Bale of rice fashioned with straw. Get some cabbage. Thick and fibrous vegetable. And now she has no crops remaining. Oh yeah. She does love to pet us, though. Thank you, sake maker. Well, what a fine-looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. We honestly don't know how to pronounce it correctly, so Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sake brewer Kushi. Working in the fields again, are you? Soon. Are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sake, you know. But I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Don't think you need to harvest anything anymore. I kinda took it all. Maybe I should have Susanna give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering on. I just can't help chatting to you. Why, Amy, I think you found a friend here. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to 2 or even 3 times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell when to talk. Because you'll see a triangle above their heads. That means they still have something to say. It might even be valuable information sometimes. They may just be muttering to themselves, but it pays to listen. Susano's a neighbor of mine. He's a little unusual, but he goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero, Nagi. And he loves his sake, too. He often pops around here to buy it. Make sure to say hello when you see Susano. He could use a friend, I should think. He's always on his own. Because he's a drunk, just doing nothing but sitting around all day. A white wolf? Now that's just plain weird. Sure looks like a weak little bugger. Think you could beat my dog, Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. There's this field my mama tends to, you see. Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row. Even though my mama was chasing him around trying to slug him. There are actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabusa is fixing to get all 10. Think you can dig up all the turnips in my mama's field? Don't forget, you'll have to avoid being slugged by my mama. I'll admit, you're a better canine if you can do it. Ah, she's gonna try to slug us? Not exactly my idea of a good time, Amy. At least you have your celestial brush and wicked brush stroke. So yeah, I forgot. This is where digging the turnips comes in. As well as, you know, just being good for filling the pouch early on. Just one left to go. Get her over here. Alright. There's Mushi. You offered oddly shaped turnip. Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I have been looking for. That means you must have broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Gosh darn it. Fine, you're the better canine. Anyway, it actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for. More praise for me. That's right, that pushes me off, but... Oh, no, I can't do it from that angle. I think I need to rejuvenate from here. No? I might have to be looking at it. There we go. Fix Kushi's water wheel. What's this? The mill's been mended. Who on earth did that? I'd completely given up on the idea of making my sake. But now I can get on with it, polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present. I better get started. Why do you walk so slow? And I don't think this is going to end up being a 100% playthrough, but I'm definitely going to do a lot of it just because I love game. I think I can... yeah. The hanging pole. Or washing pole. A new drying pole? Oh my, where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful. Time to dry the laundry. Yeah, if you listen to her first, she would say she's upset about her drying pole being gone or broken, but... well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't like all those monsters that are lurking about. If only it would shine closer, my laundry would dry in a second. I wonder what I could do about that. My word, the sun has suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pole, and now this? Will the miracles never cease? Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes that they're mouth-watering good. More praise for the dog. I honestly don't know if I ever tried moving like this. It does something to my brain that I like, so I'll keep doing it every once in a while. Let's check on Kushi now that she has her mill going. I have a bunch of rice balls and bales of rice. Okay, no, don't get anything from that. More pets, yay. You're interested in how to brew sake, are you, Snowy? Well, this thing here's for polishing the rice, you see. Oh, I'll tell you what, I've got something I think you'll like. It's just some leftover stock from the store, but I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. Oh, but are you even old enough to drink, Snowy? Hunt. Wolf with the drink. Let's go. Okay, good. It doesn't drop the sake when I'm running. Oh yeah, I do have to give him some sake, I think. Doing stuff out of order, but I'm just doing what I feel like. Sheesh, he's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susano. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. That's not my assumed voice. Well, there's never going to be a consistent voice for any character in this game at all. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. Oranges. In I go. Some apples and money. I wonder what this is for. Carving a giant hole so that he can sleep undisturbed and not have to actually do anything. Oh. Alright. Thanks for sticking around a little bit, Gabby. Appreciate it. Glad you could find a new game to possibly try. I will say, try it. It is fun to just fool around in, and has a great story as well. Plus, this art style. See ya! I am the greatest. Oh, Kushi, let's... Whoa, looks like he ain't waking up anytime soon. He's out cold. Can I jump on him? I don't think so. Nope. Headbutt. That didn't wake him. Nothing will. Let's just leave him for a while and find something else to do. Nope. I could have sworn if I slashed his snot bubble, he'd wake up. Okay, can't slash anything there. And I come flying out. Oh no, it's a different thing I come flying out of. Later on, there's another hole like this, that when you come out of it, it's just an animation of you going flying up and landing. Why does it not let me cut anything? I suppose it's just, I have nothing to cut. Yeah, I suppose so. That... Oh yes, the rock. I mean, I can slash through it. I am sorry to, if anyone's watching this, if the sound going from the background sounds with the music to this ever gets annoying when I have to do it repeatedly. Are these the swords he trains with? They're all rusty and don't look like they've been used in years. But they all fall back into place. And into the floor they go. I honestly can't remember what I need the sake for. I think it's for Susano. I just can't remember. Hello, merchant. Who the heck put this big rock here? It's blocking the only road out of the village. Doesn't look like you could squeeze through there anywhere. Squeeze through anywhere. Well, besides, I don't even know if it's safe to leave the village yet. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Let's just run around with our sake some more. Nope. Save. May as well. Oh, the sake is for Mr. Orange, I believe. That's right. Yeah, he's awake now. So... that's right, Asun was saying back to the deck. Although, wasn't that just for bringing the sun out? Honestly, can't remember. But, back to the deck anyway. Oh no, order of operations. We were up here first because I wanted to come up here. Then we came up to draw the sun. That's when we met Mr. Orange and threw him off. Now we're back for the third time. Okay. Ah, you're that unruly white wolf. That was quite a toss you gave me. Well, White One, I respect animals and their customs, but anyone who causes trouble in this village shall be dealt with harshly. You're a spunky little thing, aren't you? Hello, Mr. Orange. Still full of vim and vigor, I see. Say, aren't you that little troublemaker, Asun? What I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Ah, never mind. I've got better things to do. Oh, hello again. That tree is known as Konohana. She's been worshipped as our guardian deity for ages now. But her flowers and fruit withered quite some time ago. What's more, I had a dreadful dream last night. A giant monster appeared and swallowed up the whole village. Might it be a sign of even worse things to come? I sure would like to see Konohana restored to her former glory. Oh well, troublemakers like you couldn't possibly understand. I'm too old for this. I visit Konohana daily, hoping she will grow strong again. You two ought to do so too. Okay, no, Sake goes to Tree to help bring her back, Sukuya back. I am going to try and do my best to remember the names, but even for a game that I've loved for so long, I am terrible with names all around. Oh yeah. Woman and her child come here to worship the shrine of the tree with Nagi, but if we go through the arch, the land of the gods, I love this game so much. Oh, that's right, I don't have the sake anymore. Oh, I think I need to do that in the regular world. Well, I have the sake. I don't know if it keeps it in my mouth if I go back. Okay, into the regular world. And I do not. Crap, I hope I don't need that up here. Wow, a white wolf. I thought the statue of Shirnui had disappeared. But you look just like it. It didn't just come to life, did it? Hey sis, this dog's got something weird on its back. What? Stop being silly. That's how rumors start. So yeah, big sis thinks we're a white wolf. Little sis, the child pure of heart, can see that we're actually a god. Oh, invisible wall. I don't think there's another fruit yet. Yeah, I need to do more stuff for that. Oh yeah, this is just along the way. And then anything that you come across. The bestiary, the green imp, rude monkey-like creatures that harass and tease humans. Whether threatening the locals or causing outbreaks of disease, these trollmakers have proven to be the bane of humanity. Said to hide in gloomy places, they are portrayed as flautists. And then, without any text in the way of the art. There's so much I love about this. 1 second. Sorry, I had an itch in my throat and I needed to cough that out. But I definitely made sure to mute for that. These tiny birds eat seeds in an adorable manner. The little sparrows that look almost like potatoes. Right. Map for Kamiki Village. Alright. Yeah, I don't remember how to progress currently, so I'm just gonna wander around. Oh wait. I'm gonna wait a second. Because I have a little bird in my mouth. So much to love with this game. And then it's free. And back up and running. Dig up the chest. You obtained Traveler's Charm. Protects travelers from danger, increases godhood by 1 level. Yeah, that is an item that you can use. I forget what the godhood thing is. I think it's for... Also, I don't remember, so I'm not going to talk about it until I can remember. I feel it. I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see, right behind you now! So we can do the fight once again. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 10 seconds. You fight well. I've chosen the path of Buddha, but in you I sense another power. And I see the path you have chosen is also a path of truth. Praise for fighting well. Thank you, traveling monk. Do I need to go in here? Home of Hayabusa, the greatest hole digger in Kamiki. This is Mushi's handwriting. So yeah. This is where Mushi and Hayabusa and Mushi's mom live. Radish. Pure white spherical vegetable. Chicken. Mine now. Run back to your home. Or I guess right there. Yeah, that's close enough, I guess. Oh, I never went in here. Oh no, I can just collect those. Examine. This must be where she ages the sake. Smells good, doesn't it? Yes, I'm gonna take a bath in it. Darn it. So much food and ink. Let me in. Listen, come on. Don't sniff her bedroll. I don't think I need to talk to Granny anymore. Nope. Is it? Just wait for night. Oh, there's the sake. More pets. Brewing sake is my whole life, you know. One day I'll produce sake that'll be remembered in legend forever. Oh, this is, I think, where you're intended to fix the wheel, possibly? I don't remember. Anyway, more sake for me. I honestly don't remember what I need to be doing right now. It's gonna be night soon. I feel like one of the characters I've talked to mentioned nighttime, so I don't remember needing to wait for the time to pass to progress before. Oh no. I do know there's the horse buried here. There it is. Put you over there. And break. For nothing. But now it is nighttime. My sake! I guess I'll go back down. Alright, I think Susano's awake now. But I'm gonna grab the sake. I am now the wine wolf. Everywhere I go, I have the sake. At least until I need to use it for the story. Nope, he's still asleep. Whee! Nope. He is out cold. Right, far away. Huh. Oh yeah. Dragonfly bead. Uniquely shaped bead that shines in multiple layers of color. A treasure that I can sell. Into Mr. and Mrs. Orange's house. They're cooking a massive orange in a pot. Well, the rest of your stock is mine. What's the matter, Snowball? Hungry? Poor old thing, like you must have it hard out in the wild. Here's a little something for you. Baked oranges. Orange baked to perfection. Feels Astral Patch a good deal. I almost forgot, I promised you some cherry cakes tonight. That's what the character told me about with Night. It was cherry cakes from Mrs. Orange. I'll get you some fresh ones in a jiffy. You wait right there. Upsy daisy. Thank you, Mrs. Akuma Street Fighter. Whew. Take these with you, dear. They're best when they're fresh. You consumed cherry cake. Cherry-flavored sweet bean cake. Feels Astral Pouch a good deal. My only Astral Pouch is currently entirely full, so most of that was a waste, but oh well. Dig, 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 dig. Coral fragment. Hunk of coral said to have been brought from the Dragon Palace. No! My wine! Spin for good luck. And out I go. Did I just hear a sound in game, or was that my imagination? Yeah, I remember you, but that's a lot later from where I am now. Maybe I am supposed to try and slice the boulder. Nope. Looks like the power slash just isn't enough. I want to do my best to not have to look up anything for the main story. Do I need to go to the deck again? Because there's nothing in the tree currently, because I already cut down the peach. Nothing here. And it's just the same thing in there. This tree protects Kamiki Village, but it's definitely seen better days. It's never looked this bad. And Sakura's been all burned out since the imp showed up. This statue of Nagi was erected to protect the village, you see. It's located even deeper than Unui's statue. They must really revere him. But still, wasn't there an even bigger statue of him around here? Daytime. And they're instantly back. Yeah, nothing more to do on the tree. Because, yeah, I can't rejuvenate the tree. Dealing with the trees is a separate power. I am just legitimately forgetting what I need to do. I did not mean to hit the tree. That was an auto jump. Oh yeah, that is the thing, so that you don't lose your running speed. Forgot about that. The truck's the perfect size for train. Looks like there isn't a single scratch on it, though. And because I was all out of ink, I assumed the appearance of just a regular white wolf. But the swords gave me my ink back, so I wasn't there for long. I swear it has something to do with the sake. More pets. No, don't go back in. Right. Come on, you lazy drunk. Is it these I need to cut? No. What else is there to do? I helped Mrs. Orange, Kushi. I beat Hayabusa's record. Nothing from them. I'm gonna go back to the heavenly or whatever deck. Yes, you say that, but when I go there, there's nothing to do. Do I need to just go through the area up to the power slash again? Yeah, same text as before. Can't get the socket anymore, so just go here, here. Okay, yeah, so as soon as you pass that, you're out of the realm of the gods. I was far too far away when I started that. Yeah, this is just the area where we learn rejuvenation. Swim through the Stardust once again. I guarantee it's going to be something fairly obvious that I just didn't catch before. Because I am me. Nothing there. I'm trying to look while running just so I don't lose the top speed. And yeah, there's nothing in here. A magnificent statue. Legendary hero Nagi. I always wanted to draw him. Yeah, well, he's dead now, so no chance of that. Alright, nothing but yen there. So yeah, I was correct. I didn't need to come back here. What is I need to do? I have the sake. I've talked to all the characters until there's nothing left. There's just Susano. I think that's it. Just, he doesn't wake up. And I don't remember how to wake him. I know that you have to because there's a cutscene of you waking him that I remember from years ago. I just don't remember currently how I'm supposed to do that. So let's go through all the villagers once again. Obviously nothing from these two because they're just here. As much as I like being able to see the wides, I'm probably going to keep it like this just so that I can see everything a bit easier. Mr. Orange is up on the observation deck just telling us to go to the tree. Nothing from her. Nothing from him. Hayabusa's not going to talk till later. Nothing from Mrs. Orange. Some more pets from Kushi. And same dialogue as previously. Managed to cover her through the wall. Honestly, I'm a little close to calling him just looking up what I need to do because I cannot remember. Don't think I need to slash his house. Yeah, I can't even do that. Orange for the pouch that's already full. Oh, wait. Does scroll do something? No, that just reveals his Kushi shrine. Why can I not say that? Yeah, there's nothing to slice over there. Oh. Looks like an etching of that Kushi girl. Wonder if this guy actually trains at all. unfortunately, that's my breaking point, so I'm gonna check. Okami, Wake, Susano. Okay, so yeah, something stupidly obvious, but just that I didn't check immediately. I looked at the boulder. I didn't talk to the guy at the boulder. Heave, heave. This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. I wonder if it is. Now, read him. There we go. Okay, so yeah, immediately. I've accumulated praise. Whoa, Amy, you suddenly started glowing. That means your divine attributes can be enhanced. Well, you sure look excited. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Let's take a stab at enhancing your divine attributes. I'm going to open the fan menu where you'll see your divine attributes. Use the praise you've accumulated to enhance any attributes you want. So yeah, we can increase our skills. Honestly, increase ink pots more. And you can move it. If you don't have enough, it won't do anything. But it just makes a nice sound when you do it. Can't wait to be able to have my purse upgraded. Well, is it all coming back to you, or what? Huh? It's hard to notice such a small enhancement. Oh, lighten up, Furball. This is one big step for the new and improved Amaterasu. Keep up the good work. Oh, I almost forgot. You better check in on that dude. I feel as light as a feather now. Sadly, that doesn't make it any easier to shift this boulder. Who went and blocked the only path out of here anyway? There's no way I can get back to the city now. Say, pup, your owner lives here in the village, right? So you must know that guy, Susano. Can you get him to come here? They say he's the descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him. That's strange. This boulder wasn't here before. And I can't buy anything yet. And now it gives me the arrow to Susano, who I know where he is. Oh well. What the? Huh? I feel so well rested. I plan to meditate underground but fell fast asleep. Huh? Who are you? What business do you have with Susano, the greatest warrior ever? Yeah, real full of yourself there, Susano. Do you and the beasts know of my great exploits now? Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. And it goes back to lazing around. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy, all brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. You snuck in here again? Quit bugging me, you bug. I told you, don't call me a bug. Come on, Amy, we're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? So yeah, now we have a good-for-nothing on our back. Well, I'm sure he enjoys this so much. And out we go. Come on, let's get moving. To the rock we go. Knock it off, you'll break your skull before you put a dent in that thing. You mangy mutt. You brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? Then prepare to taste the wrath of my trusty blade. Tohen Boku! Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Susano? Yep, none other than Susano, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And by the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in battle. But I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can't you do something about it? What? Come on, please. I mean, you are Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right? It is certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great. Okay then, no time like the present. Go for it. Wait. A boulder of this size is not very easy, even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return. Get me out of here. I wonder. I've never seen the guy train seriously. Ever. And so now, he's lazing above ground with sake. Nothing but a lousy drunk that does nothing. I know I told that merchant I could help. But a boulder of that size? I don't care if I'm of the legendary bloodline. It's just too big. Oh no, I can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this! This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow. Huh? Hold it right there, Fido. That smell. Is that Kushi's famous homebrewed sake? The offered vista of the gods. Fido, my friend! Did you bring me some of Kushi's sake? Oh, what a glorious day! Ah, good old sake. A man without drink is like a warrior without his trusty sword. In fact, it is said that Nagi himself relied on the power of sake in his battle with the dreaded Orochi. Technically true. It's also clear now. Let the training begin! I'll just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. And more advanced version of the QuickTime event. Feast your eyes on this. Susano style. Exploding implosion! The damn name. Exploding implosion. And that rock that we've struggled so much to cut in a single slice. Huh? Hiya! And off he runs. Susano style. Exploding implosion! The most impressive thing is that it vanishes after. That's amazing! You sliced that huge rock clean in half! He's investigating, sort of like, what the hell happened? You really are something. Wow, I didn't think you could do it, Pops. Me either. I mean, of course I could. Yeah, definitely could. After all, I am Susano, the greatest warrior ever! You weren't just showing off when you said you're Nagi's descendant. Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Well, anyway, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing some business again. The amount of sweat on Susano's face. Did you say monsters? Oh, of course. No problem. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susano work his magic. I'll let the laugh play for itself. He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. Think he'll be okay? Monsters outside the village are nasty. Ah, glorious Amaterasu. Yes, there's a peach-shaped window on her butt. What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleaved the boulder into two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to be witness to great art. Yeah, so do you get a award or something, lady? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. It's a sun! A sun, a sun, a sun! Stop calling me a bug! I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that again. My word! I'll relax, lady. Furball here's more comfy anyway. Let's get back to that reward thing we were talking about. Go on, Amy. Put your paw up or something. Go on, shake. Put the paw up to squish him. I must apologize. I would like to reward you, but I'm afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. Though my body stands firmly here within the confines of the village, my roots spread far and wide, protecting remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will wilt away as well, and my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. I had a good string of narration there. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time. Oh man, this is getting heavy. Great and powerful Amaterasu, could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map. The first two. I have grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Yeah, sorry, but Amaterasu's asleep. Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Bah. I'm always itching for a good fight, but I sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess. Still, I'm stuck with Furball here till I get all the brush skills. Anyway, Amy's a god and all. What could possibly go wrong? Flash forward to the final boss of the game. Several things can go wrong. Hey, did you listen to her, Furball? You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world, and I'll steal and learn them. Yeah, that's the ticket. At any rate, let's start by following those marks on the map. Arc of Agreement. And then, here's the merchant. Okay then, guess I better offload some stock before heading back. Feel free to take a look if you've been sent to do the shopping, pup. Do some shopping? Yes. First, treasures. Aside from, I think, a couple that you need for quests, you can just sell any treasures. That's their use. That's why they have such a high sell price. But also the ones you need for quests, I believe you have a way of getting at the time, so you don't need to stockpile. Gotta take a sip of tea. Bye. And now all the feed bags for the various animals you'll meet in your travels. Although there might be a couple more. Vengeance Slip. Use item to temporarily have enemies not be able to attack you. Exorcism Slip. It's just essentially a bomb. Drink to increase attack power. Drink to increase defense. And then Holy Bone S. Alright, while I'm here, I am going to take a small break to go pee. So just back in a sec. Alright, I'm back from that. And time to go. Shinshu Field. Huh? You probably know this already, Amy, but this here is Shinshu Field, the most beautiful field in Nippon. At least, it's supposed to be. But ever since that incident, I've been getting a bad vibe. You better watch where we're going. You can look at the map by holding down L2. Let's pay attention to the map as we push ahead. And so, a nice little overlay for while we run around. And these are enemies. Oh. Amy, that's the first guardian sapling marked on our map. It's supposed to be a place for travelers to rest and recuperate. But just look at it. It looks like it could fall over at any moment. This place is definitely cursed, from the looks of it. Places where evil has taken hold, luring monsters from far and wide, are known as cursed zones. But I've never seen one this big. It's withered all the plant life in the area, even that big tree. It'd take a monster with powers beyond even a god to do this. That tree is an offshoot of Sakuya that protects nature in the area. Maybe the natural beauty here would return if we revived it. But how the heck could we do that, anyway? Yeah, this is an enemy. You can slice it. Just put it in place. I think eventually I can like slice to auto defeat or something. I forget what eventually I'm capable of. I think it's maybe headbutt? No. I was curious when there's some way of getting like a first strike on him. and you can hop off the wall in battle. Oh, Godhood is the colorful circle in the bottom right corner when I'm in combat. That's what the slips do. Okay, yeah. We look at that, Amy. This guardian sapling's a wreck. I really suppose I should be saying Ami because it's Amaterasu. But my brain's probably going to default to Amy most of the time. So that's why Sakuya's hurting so bad. I bet the natural beauty would return if you revived that tree. But how could you possibly do something like that? You'd need a special power that could make a withered tree bloom. Hint, hint. Hello. Another statue? Has everyone here turned to stone? They must have been struck by some terrible curse. The only way to help them is to rid this cursed zone of evil. You accidentally stepped into it. Holy cow, this is bad. It looked like your regular old curse zone from back there. But the evil here is far worse close up. It would curse a normal person in a flash. I'm afraid it might even rob you of your power. So yeah, essentially poison the area. Nighttime. It's either monsters get more plentiful or more powerful. And then there's also eventually some very strong ones that can only be found at night. And you need to hunt them for a bounty list. You consumed potato. Dry, but satisfyingly flavorful. Headbutt the tree. Tree? I suppose technically, but the wood. Oh. And then back to eating rice. What just happened? I was out here chopping wood and communing with nature as usual, when I heard a loud rumbling like an earthquake from the lake. Then a huge gust of wind blew up out of nowhere. I don't know what happened next, but when I came to, it was like this. I noticed a figure running from the lake toward Kamiki. Whoever it was, man, I hope Mother Earth kept them safe. What's up, nature buddy? Curious about that cave? That's the entrance to a place called Hano Valley, you know. The site of an amazing waterfall. Monsters have moved in now. There's a trippy crystal ball that makes plants grow enshrined there. You'd think the gardeners would be flocking here for it. Actually, not long ago, that Susano guy went marching in there. It's weird. Normally he runs away at the sight of monsters. And he hardly seems the type to try his hand at gardening. Anyway, it's bad karma, man. You could be attacked if you went in. Alright, enjoy your rice. Yep. You can see the filthy water in the river as well. Demon Fang. Woo. And on my way. So yeah, the green circle on the bottom, the Godhood, is a bonus to something to do in combat, and as long as you don't take damage, it fills up. Then if you take damage, it either empties out completely or just goes down by a single level. Either way, it's just do combat without taking damage for better. Traveler's Charm. Protects travelers from danger. Increases Godhood by 1 level. I don't know if I can run into this, but I almost did. Oh, look at that. They're playing music around the fire. Well, too bad for them, I need to go past. There we go. Now one left. Do that. Alright. Give me the items as well. Nice. Huh. Thought to spring back for a second, but the evil is overwhelming. Huh? We got rid of the monsters, so why did the gods' power disappear? Guess the curse on the gods of these lands must be really strong. They can't intervene till we do something about that stagnant air. Yeah. You can't see it in here, but you can see the air just sitting there with the little design in it. Fish feed bag. Irresistible. Fresh fish. Irresistible to animals who dine on fish. Like some little cats. Hey, check out the tree. It's moving. Better be careful on me. Knock it back. Amy, did you just do what I think you did? Did you use Power Slash to hit the tree's fruit right back at it? It's wearing taste of its own. It's wearing taste of its own medicine? That's a slightly strange sounding translation. Let's pass on by this creepy old tree while we can. Okay, I don't know if I... Okay, yeah, I can slice it. After it's stunned. Cow skull. Not anymore. Let's go ahead and take out this tree. There we go. I guess they just have it set to only activate when you get to a certain range, so that you're not blindsided by it. That would make a bit of sense. Go to spoon. There we go. Hey, I sliced you. The mural. Desecrated. And Susano being a blockhead, not being able to do anything. Oh no, more flutes. And a drum! And he digs back down. Okay, no, I was too slow on getting him that time. Come on, I'm Can't waste time on you. I think I might have taken some damage from the shot, but I don't know. Yes, I did, because my godhood went down. Darn it. Remove the paint from the mural. What's all that racket? Oh, it's you, mutt. What are you doing here? Go home. I already told you I'm not looking for apprentices. Anyway, Hana Valley is no place for a mutt like you. Beyond this point lies my secret training ground. It's the perfect place to hide. I mean to train. Now scoot! Be off with ya! Anyway. Just whoop. Because the sun makes the trees grow. What in heaven's name? How did that happen? Well, now I can go hide. Train. Now I can go train. Yes. For the thousandth time, I love this game. And up we go. And then the little sapling. Oh, it's so cute. What a strange place. Is this really the secret training ground Susano mentioned? Speaking of which, where'd Pops go anyway? Read the sign first. There we go. Sacred Tree Cherry Cascade. I haven't seen anything remotely like a sacred tree around here. Will you soon? Because I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh. Cut those. Another mirror, may as well. And it's hidden by the save slots, but oh, just the art of Amaterasu back there. And all of the brush gods art that you can see. Oh, such a beautiful game. Oh yeah. What now? You foul beast. How did you get in here? Foul beast. It's just a sleeping bear. You have some nerve sneaking into my private training ground. Now, you shall get a taste of my new secret technique. Your foul beast looks like an ordinary sleepy bear to me, Pops. Enough talk. My blade thirsts for battle. Here goes nothing. Susano saw it. Oh, Susano! Sa! No! Susano! Get out the lights so the bear can sleep better. Now for Susano style. Exploding implosion! Woke up the bear for a second. Oh, ha ha ha. Bet I'll teach you, you foolish beast. You're no match for my new secret technique. It just fell off into sleep again. Oh. Just like, you okay, old man? Rest in peace, foul beast. The great warrior Susano condemns the offense, not the offender. Anyway, there are other monsters I must deal with. This crystal sphere... The crystal sphere? This crystal sphere is filled with leaves. Is this sphere used in a ritual for a good harvest or something? Didn't that wall painting have a sphere-like object in it? Yes, it did. And it shows a sapling growing into a full-grown tree. I wonder what we can do with this. I need to go slow for this, because I'm terrible at rolling this thing, even though the game tries to help you a little bit. Nope, nope, don't go down. Don't. Go back up. There we go. Back away from the edge. There we go. Get you in place. And then the magic water mechanism springs it into the air. Wow, someone had a lot of time on their hands to think all this up. A little bit of meta commentary about developers. So this was that sphere in that wall painting. Show it to you for a third time, just in case you missed it a little bit. I bet this sphere here is magic or something. You think? Beam of life. Hey, is this a guardian sapling? It's all withered like the others. Not for long. What the? Who turned out the lights? Oh, it's another constellation. Yeah, I'm gonna try and make a conscious effort to say Okami. The first. With 2 stars. Or the monkey. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My gratitude for releasing my body from its slumber. Please accept my humble thanks in return for your great kindness. I am Sakigami, one of the triumvirate of floor gods known as the Hanagami. My brother and I have been entrusted with the brush techniques known collectively as Green Sprout. I now grant my humble power to you. Use it wisely. That was Sakigami, one of the gods of flora. Apparently, the bloom brush technique can make flowers blossom simply by drawing a circle on a withered tree. Hey, maybe it'll make the withered guardian saplings blossom too. And now, one of my favorite times in this game. This cutscene. I should say not that one specifically, just rejuvenating the saplings in general. So good. Wow, look at how everything grew back so quick. Sakuya wasn't kidding about the power of the guardian saplings. So this is what Hana Valley is supposed to look like. It seems Sakuya's guardian sapling has lifted the evil curse. I'm not sure how weak the gods have become recently, but it must have taken some wickedly strong power to suppress this magnificent guardian sapling. Even if you are sure newly reborn, we might be up against more than we bargained for. Hey, Ami! What about that withered guardian sapling outside? I bet you could revive it like you did this one. And by bringing that guardian sapling back to life, you might be able to lift the curse there too. What are we waiting for? Leap before you think, right? Listen, nope. Exact opposite. Think before you leap. I hate the drummers for battle because you just have to wait. You might be able to do something against them later, but I can't remember. Unfortunately, I don't have any boar feed on me. Yeah, don't like seeds or fish. Sadly. That creepy old tree just won't give up. I've got an idea, Ami. Maybe you could hit its fruit right back at it. And while it's stunned, you could use Bloom to rid it of evil. Ah, beautiful little tree. The statue's all dirty. That's proof that's been watching over us for ages. Pop their heads off for a second. I need to activate the thing first. Whoa, Ami, hold on. Hana Valley looks so much better now, but what about this gloomy patch of grass? You can use the power of Bloom to fill it in. Just fill it with your brush and Bloom will take care of it. Oh, this is rejuvenation. Okay. Oh no. There we go. And a scroll. Green sprout tips. So yeah. Poke holes in the ground for trees. There's a scroll here too, eh? Ami, this looks like the travel guide. It's an ancient record of a pilgrimage across the land. That's it. If this were the real thing, it's normally worth a fortune, but with all the copies out there, you probably wouldn't get much for it. At any rate, if you ever want to read it, just press the right gamepad button to open the fan manual. It may sound rather preachy, but should at least help you in your travels. Ow. I thought I was going to dodge it. Bloom once more. I could increase health or possibly ink pot, but I don't think I will yet. I'm trying to get multiple trees in one. Because I'm pretty sure you can. Nope, just got the furthest. Because of course. Wait for my ink pot to fill up. I know I don't have to because my pouch is already full, but I do want to eat all the fruit. Honestly, don't have much of a reason, I just want to. I think I already hit him. Yep. Accidentally already hit him. And now, the island can come back since we've cleared the curse. That is your monkey. Yes, I did, monkey. It's slow and doesn't give much, praise. I do want to just bloom all the trees. If it would let me. There we go. Wish I could give some of these fruit to the monkeys, instead of just letting it all go to waste. But, oh well. Right. Nice. Digging tips. Scrolled by a wandering artist contains useful information. Dig when you can see a glow. And then bloom the clover for praise. That is the tip. Oh, yeah. That's why I would do this all the time as a kid. When you bloom all the trees, it gave you a chest as a prize. So, either it does this in all the areas, or I just got into habit after doing it this time. Since it said bloom the trees, I bloomed the trees. Just talking about the thing. Sun fragment. Collect 3 of these bright fragments to extend solar energy by 1 unit. Yes, it is a heart piece. Ah, there we go. The full max sprint. Where the plants behind me are gold. There we go. Alright. Long we go. Back out here. I might be thinking about the... might have been thinking about the tree cutscene for when you rejuvenate the main guardian sapling in each area. Okay, that's a new brush technique in the bag. Now, Ami, before you get all excited and forget what you're supposed to do, I have an important tip for you. Ready? Okay then. If you ever forget what to do next, press... Sorry, got a massive cough fit there. Press right gamepad button to open the fan menu, and then take a look at the logbook. You'll find your journal there. Hey, Ami. What about that withered guardian sapling in the outer field? I bet you could revive it too. And by bringing that guardian sapling back to life, you might be able to lift the curse there too. Your journal is a record of the important dialogues you heard. It shows all the important info you have in that furry little head. Just dig up info the way I just showed you, and you'll be able to recall important things. Your adventure will be a lot easier if you remember this. Also remember, first things first. Now let's get going. Hey, woodcutter. Freaky. Looks like the river suddenly cleared up. I did see Susano whizzing past here a little while ago. But surely it wasn't him who cleaned up the river, was it? Nah, that wouldn't make any sense. No, it would not. Running past the enemies, because I don't want to farm money just yet. I'm pretty sure it's just food yet, but oh well. I don't think I can do this before I have the little cutscene, but... oh, I can. Cutscene. Oh, that got me to 150 exactly. Nice. Wow, that nasty curse zone is completely gone. The plants and animals are back, and just feel that fresh breeze. Well, that's what I call great divine intervention. If you keep on dispelling the evil curse like this, I bet the gods of nature will lend you their powers. Wolf. Tree's getting some power back. Hey, that's Sakuya's tree, isn't it? Maybe she perked up because you revived a guardian sapling. Well, we can stop by and see her later. I mean, we're kinda on a roll here. How about we take a look around Shinshu Field first? You've been gone 100 years, right? A good run around the place will do you good. You obtained Fleeing Battle. Scroll drawn by Wandering Artist. Contains useful information. Yeah, it lets you know that you can run from battle if you do something. I forget what. But with the Great Divine Intervention accomplished, I think that is gonna be it for today. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. Okay. Just wanted to check some notifications real quick. So that is game saved. And thank you again for watching. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, I hope that first you made it to the end, and that you enjoyed watching me play Okami. I really love this game, so I'm looking forward to playing it. For now, I'm going to alternate between it and Stardew Valley, just as I feel like. Technically, yeah, but it'll be Okami, then Stardew, then Okami, flipping back and forth every other stream. So, again, thank you for watching. I have links to where you can find me in my channel description. So, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Do I even have an outro? I'm second guessing myself. Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye, and I'll see you later.